One of the things I promised I was going to do before leaving Tashkent was try to get some of the local flavour to a few of the questions I had.
So my ultimate question is, what is it that Tashkent can offer to travellers that other places like Samarkand and Bukhara cannot? What makes this place tick?
You know, I'd have to say, if you are considering a visit to Tashkent, definitely come during the months of August and September. And I say that strictly because of the weather. Very pleasant, right? So you're gonna have clear blue skies every day. Don't even bother checking the weather forecast. The temperature is what I would define as pleasantly warm. But the great thing for people like me who hate humidity, there's very little of it in Tashkent. In fact, today's humidity is only 17%. Making Tashkent definitely hands down the most arid city I've ever visited. And I'll tell you this, I've been to several spots in the Sahara Desert that are more humid than Tashkent.
So now we know the best months to visit Tashkent, it's time to answer that basic question we all get asked when we travel to Stan countries. Is it safe?
Okay, Zarina and Chris.
I'm studying English and I'm studying Spanish, and I've talked with the Spanish natives a lot, and when they came here, they always said that a lot of people in Europe think that in Uzbekistan it's very dangerous, that like in America Latina, you know, and when they come here, they got very surprised because it's very safe here. I have a lot of friends from Russia. They get really surprised that we can speak not only Uzbek, but we all also can speak Russian, we also can speak English, and they got really surprised how we can, for example, dress not with hijab.
Right.
They think always that we can only dress like very close, or how to say,
Covering all
yes,
the body.
covering all the body, and they ask me, it's safe to wear like how I
Yes,
like,
right.
yes, and I always
You always have to explain to them that these
Yes,
silly ideas
yes.
in your head have no connection to reality.
yes.
Another misconception about Uzbekistan is that its heritage derives from Arab culture, but in truth, much of Uzbekistan and the other Stan countries actually derive from Turkic culture, which is vastly different.
The main difference, one of the main differences between Uzbek and Turkish, it's pronunciation. Pronunciation, it's my opinion. So in Turkish, usually they like to they say everything softer. The thing that you said, that Uzbek kinda looks like the traditional one, I absolutely agree with you, because as a person who speaks Turkish and Uzbek as well, I can tell you that there are lots of similar words, but there are some words in Uzbek which are kinda known in Turkish as an old word. They don't use it anymore,
right.
but only elderly understand it.
And it makes more sense to me because, you know, Turkey was within the Ottoman Empire. They had a lot more engagement with the world, with Europe, exactly. So there would have been those influences, and it would have been more susceptible to modern trends.
And in our own modern times, as we grapple with a world changed by the pandemic, what impact has it had on local life in Tashkent?
Yaqindagina institut bitirdim. Undan oldin 4-kurs paytim koronavirus juda aynan tarqagan edi. Bu tarqagan paytda bizlarga o'qishimizga ta'sir qildi, hamda o'zimizning ko'plab ishlarimizga ta'sir qildi, oilamizga ancha ta'sir qildi.
Весть о коронавирусе застала меня тогда, когда у меня был разгар учебного процесса. Значит, нас загнали в наши дома, комнаты. Мы сидели, занимались дистанционно. В офисе ты сидишь, и твоя жизнь как бы она становится такой зажатой какие-то тиские рамки. Потом, конечно, уже нашел такой период, когда мы уже начали ждать новости о послаблении. И когда эти новости пришли, мы на них очень положительно отреагировали, мы влились опять в учебный процесс, мы начали ходить в университете, учиться, работать. И в конце концов мы закончили, и мы рады.
Koronavirus hammani hayotiga yomon ta'sir qildi deb o'ylayman. Shaxsan meni o'zimga juda yomon ta'sir qildi. Juda ham og'ir ta'sir qildi sog'liqqa.
To'g'risini aytsam, koronavirus meni hayotimga unchalik ko'p ta'sir qilmadi. Xudoga shukr, Allohga shukr, biz oilamizdagilar hammamiz shu kasalga uchrashdi, ko'pchiligi yaxshi. Nima bo'ldi? O'zimga hech narsa qilganim yo'q.
Но он коснулся нас очень сильно. Он поменял кардинально наши планы, что у нее и что у меня. В итоге мы нашли вот благодаря этому коронавирусу друг друга, создали новую семью, сыграли свадьбу. Менялось в моей жизни много что поменялось. Я поменял сферу деятельности. Были тяжелые моменты, но сейчас становится все лучше и лучше. А в дальнейшем, мне кажется, с коронавирусом это будет очень долго, затянется.
Koronavirus bizning hayotimizga ta'sir qilgani yo'q. Hayot tarzimizga, ishlashimizga hamma narsa yaxshi. Faqat maska rejim shu. Hatto vaksina olmadi. Vaksinaga ishonmaymiz ham to'g'risi.
Definitely one of the funniest things being in Uzbekistan is just dealing with the currency. So as of today, $1 is about 11,000 som. I was changing $100. I took this in and I got a whole stack of this, right? So this is about 1.1 million som. So I'm an instant millionaire. And 5 years ago, a complication to that was the largest note in circulation was literally this 5,000 som note, which was less than $1. But also, credit cards, plastic was not accepted. Almost nowhere could you use plastic. You couldn't even use your ATM card to withdraw cash. So there you are, you bring in your dollars, you change the money, and you're walking around with fat stacks like this. The government has made some progress. So for example, they've introduced the new 100,000 som note. Now that's only about $10 US, but it is way better than what it used to be. And the second one is that you can now use your card in so many places. Like for example, I've been able to use my US bank card to withdraw som. I can walk into a bank and I can, change currency easily. I can use my credit card to pay at restaurants, at malls, and so that is really nice progress to have. But I think it's still funny that you can come in here and in an instant you can become a millionaire. As you decide if a visit to Tashkent is right for you, let's take a look at how the locals see this city, which they call home.
Больше всего в Ташкенте мне нравится японский сад. Вот здесь очень красиво, все зеленое, природа. Здесь можно полюбоваться природой, накормить животных, отмечать разные праздничные традиции. Нету никаких ни заводов, ни фабрик. Очень редко машины тут ездят, даже вообще, можно сказать, не ездят. Это сам лес как будто в городе.
Kelgan odam do'sti uchun, mehmon uchun men taklif qilardimki, Toshkentga kelib bitta mehmonxonada yotib turib ketishlarini emas, aylanib ko'rishlarini, Toshkentning go'zalligini tomosha qilishlarini istardim lekin nihoyatda. Samarqand, Bukhara albatta tarixiy joy, tomosha qilishsin. Lekin sizga kelib shu Toshkentni shaharlarni tomosha qilishsin. Tashkent Cityga o'xshagan joylarimiz mana, bog'larimiz, mustaqillik maydonlari, xalqlar do'stligi, shunga o'xshagan joylar aylanib tomosha qilishlari yana ham tarixiy narsa, bu ham o'zligimizni ko'rsatish masalan.
Памятник Мира Тимура.
И очень красиво обустроена Бродвей, где достаточно много людей собирается. Помимо, мне еще кажется, что в Ташкенте можно посмотреть, конечно, за пределами еще съездить в горы. Червак, там у нас очень красиво, есть много ресторанов, где можно вкусить нашу национальную еду.
Ташкент-Сити. Там очень красиво тоже.
Да, он, правда, еще достраивается, и со временем он будет только лучше. Но и сейчас там есть на что посмотреть.
What is it that makes Tashkent tick? This city that has culture and friendly locals and great food in abundance, but is so misunderstood by nearly everyone else. Why should travellers heading to Samarkand and Bukhara be persuaded to include Tashkent in their itineraries? We do not pretend that Tashkent holds architectural sway over Samarkand, nor can it compete with the historical legacy of Bukhara. What Tashkent offers is something unique, something not found in the Silk Route cities, something that is a vital part of the Uzbekistan experience. It offers the chance to uncover the urban fabric of Uzbekistan culture, to appreciate a multi-ethnic heritage, and to marvel at the harmonious clash of the traditional and the contemporary.